You know what AI can't do? AI can't do that. As a firearms instructor, my job's to teach you to be as accurate as possible. And that's what we try to do in each and every video. As a YouTuber, we're always looking at what's out there now, what's working, what isn't working, and try to find a solution for you guys. And I was checking out some of the competition and I found these AI channels. Amazing how many people are watching these videos. They are tactically overproduced masterpieces with all the wrong knowledge, but they're getting hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. And I started thinking to myself, wait a minute here. AI can't shoot a pistol. AI's probably never ever shot a pistol. These videos and the masterpiece they're putting together is a bunch of crap. You're watching a video of somebody who's probably never even shot a pistol, never even touched a pistol, never missed with a pistol to help you solve your accuracy problems. Well, I have. And in this video today, I'm going to give you the ability to learn to shoot like this and to be more accurate with the pistol. We've done a lot of videos about accuracy, grip stance, trigger control, sight picture, sight alignment. We put them all together. But I think one of the most important things that we need to put our head really around is focusing on our front post and not focusing on our target. You just witnessed me shoot close to 15 rounds, not all of them on camera, obviously. The last 5 or 6 were on camera. But what I wanted to show you is that if you do it properly, you can be accurate with a pistol. And guess what? I got to shoot with both eyes open, and I had the confidence to know the bullets were going to impact where. Now, did I pull a couple? Of course. Who doesn't pull a couple? Who doesn't miss once in a while? It's okay. It's okay to miss because then we understand what we're doing wrong and solve it. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you front sight focus that you can understand it, take it to the range, and start doing it on a regular basis. No AI, no fakeness, real bullets, real time on the range, and real accuracy. So what we need to think about mostly is, let's say we got a good grip, we got a good stance, we got a good trigger control, we got a good sight picture, but we're just all over the place. We're drifting all over the place. And I'm going to show you this here in a second, because I'm going to now focus on the target and not my front post. And I'm going to leave my other ones up just to kind of show you. You already see what front sight focus gives us. Now I'm going to focus on my target and try to be accurate by using the target. So I'm going to go ahead and put muffs on again, and I'm going to shoot it one more time with accuracy, focusing on the target versus focusing on the front post. Let me grab some bullets. All right, so some bullets. Now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to focus on the target itself and not the front sight. You'll most likely see my groups widen a little bit, and I may shoot a little low left and some other stuff. We'll see exactly how it goes. What you want to do is when you're at the range, you want to mark all the ones you've already shot. That way you have an idea when you shoot other ones, you know which ones are your old shots. This is pretty good technique for you. Just use a marker. So now I have 5 in here. I'm going to rack the slide. I'm going to push it out like it was target-wise. we're going to go ahead and aim at the target itself and use our front sight blurry and our back sight blurry, basically. So we're really focusing on the target. And let's see how my accuracy does when I do that. Left a little bit. And that's common for me. Now I had both eyes open and I was just focusing on the target. And I was making sure that my sight was on the target itself. I was having it at the 6 o'clock hold at the bottom of the target. I was visually seeing the target, but I was pushing it off to the left just a little. Let's do 5 more to kind of give us a balance here. I have 6 in there. We'll do it one more time. Focusing on the target itself. Don't worry about my sight so much as focus on it. This is what's causing low and left, is us focusing on the target and not focusing on our front sights. So what we're going to do is switch back to front sight focus. We'll grab the marker again and mark those ones right here. This marker sucks. It's not really doing it. Those little low and left ones I did for focusing on the target itself. Target itself. So now we're going to push it back out again. And we're going to finalize it up, focusing on our front post. To get you to visualize this the best you can, what we're going to do, guys, is I want you to focus on the orange dot. Focus on the orange dot. And I'm going to throw you a target here, right here. This one right here. And I want you to take your finger and I want you to put it out in front of you. And I want you to focus on that orange dot. Focus on that orange dot. Now, what you should visually see with that orange dot being there is the orange dot should be crystal clear. And your front finger, your finger itself, will be a tad blurry. Now we're going to focus on our fingernail and use that same target, point it out in front of you. Focus on the actual fingernail, and you'll watch your focus start to blur. Your target will start to blur a little bit. And now you're going to have a gun that's going to be more accurate for you, and you'll be more accurate with the firearms. So let's put my mouse back on. Let's finish up these last 5. And focusing on the front post itself. Here's what that looks like if you want to see it. I've got it on the camera right now. Now, come back to me. Here we go to shoot. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to focus on our front sight. I'm going to focus on our front sight. Simply that no matter what we do, once in a while, you do drop it. And that most likely was rushing a shot. But look at this consistency in this hole here, guys. When you start thinking like that and start using your sights properly, when you start focused on your front post, your accuracy becomes so much better for you. As a firearms instructor who specializes in you, unlike the AI, the greatest things ever is when I'm able to give a student an aha moment. And I hope this gives you that aha moment to help you become more accurate at the range. We put a lot of things together for students just like you guys. We have our Masterclass that's coming up on December the 1st, and that is a 4-week webinar class that takes you through the fundamentals of shooting: grip, stance, trigger control, sight picture, sight alignment, front sight focus, and all the pluses that'll make you the best pistol shooter you can be. This class is only $89, and you get 4 webinar styles of programs set up that you get homework from us. You take it to the range, you do your homework, and each week you start to understand what's causing your inaccuracy, and you're able to fix it. Not only do you get 4 PowerPoint presentations, you get 4 targets, but you get 4 weeks working directly with me to build your accuracy program. Not only do you get that, but if you sign up from this class here today until the end of November, we're doing these preemptive flash sales. And if you sign up prior to December 1st, you're not only going to get an ebook that we give you about the masterclass, but you're going to get a 15-minute entry to the masterclass personal coaching call for me to see how we can build the best program with you and make you more accurate. That alone is a $75 value, just the coaching call itself. I'm practically paying you guys to take this class. If you want to be the best shooter you can be, if you want to start hitting the bullseye on a regular basis, if you're wanting to build confidence with a pistol, you have no opportunity better than this to become the best shooter you could be. There's links down below to get signed up. We're only taking 20 students in each one of these master classes, so I can better give you my full attention. And each week you get a feedback from me of what you're doing wrong with the target and see how we can solve the issues that you're having. Once you start understanding the problems, it makes it so much easier to fix them. If you like this, you would love our ebooks. Our ebooks are all about grip and stance and trigger control and sight picture and sight alignment. And we put all those together for you to help you perform better at the range. We put all the stuff to educate, motivate, and entertain. And I hope I did that today with this. Listen, I'm not complaining about the AI videos. Matter of fact, they're pretty informative about what not to do at the range more than what to do at the range. So, in my opinion, am I better than the AI? Yes. I want you to not watch them ever? No, I want you to watch everything you can to educate yourself to become the best shooter you can be. And if those AI programs like that work for you, I guess thumbs up. But there's no computer here, guys. There's real bullets here. There's real time behind the gun. And there's real information to make you the best shooter you can be. If you found any value in today's video, I ask you to please do what you need to do as far as those buttons down below. Hit the bell icon, the like, and the subscribe button. I don't really care, but YouTube does. They penalize us when you do not do that. They think that you don't like these videos, and I know you do because I've got a large amount of you. About 78% of you watch my videos, consume my videos, but never hit the subscribe or the bell icon. So YouTube thinks you don't like it. And I know that's not true. So do me a favor, help me out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, send this to friends that you know and like, and it will really support me and help me on my YouTube journey. There's 42,000, almost 43,000 of you that say they do like it. If you want to help me, please do. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. God bless, folks. Bye-bye.